Hi everyone. Hi my friends. I wanted to come today, this Mother's Day, and tell everybody Happy Mother's Day. If you're a mother, then I want to say Happy Mother's Day. If you're not, and you've taken care of nieces and nephews or anything like that, or grandchildren, and well, if you've taken care of grandchildren, then definitely you're a mother. But if you've never had a child and you've taken care of a child, then Happy Mother's Day to you too, because if you've mothered a child. So I wanted to come on and say that yesterday I told about my mother, and today I wanted to tell about my grandmother. And I have pearls on in remembrance of my grandmother, because Grandma always wanted to wear, now I didn't call her Grandma, I called her Granny, and she always wore her pearls. And the most important things, girls, to Grandma, to Granny, was her lipstick. Getting her lipstick on, putting on the lipstick. Back in the day, you put on your lipstick and you powdered your nose. That's what they did back in the day. So let me just say, I'm gonna powder my nose, and maybe powder up under here, because they didn't want shine. So well, I got a hair in my mouth. They always powder their nose. Powder. They powdered their nose. That's what they did back then. They always carried a compact with a mirror, checked out their nose to make sure their nose was powdered, make sure their lipstick was just perfect. So I want to tell you a little story about my grandmother. She was a very stern woman, but she loved you. She would hug you, tell you how much she loved you. And she would always giggle with you. Me and Granny. I'm wanting to say Grandma because I'm thinking that's what everyone calls their grandma. But I called her Granny. And she always was baking. She would bake cinnamon rolls and bread, but she would do it once a month. She got up at 4 a.m. and she would bake bread for the whole month. She would make what people call white bread, light bread, and then she would make rolls for hamburger buns, and she would make cinnamon rolls, and she'd make cookies, and she'd make all kinds of pies and sweets, and it was just wonderful. And at Christmas time, there was just so many parties, and Grandma belonged to the Eastern Star. She belonged to the women's club at church, just done everything, always having ladies over. They would have jewelry parties, and Grandma she loved to entertain. And I learned that from her. Got her a little bit of elegance, where I love to entertain. I love for people to come to my home. And Grandma always had candles on the table for Christmas and holidays. I just loved her. And even after I got married, I'd go back, and me and Granny would go in her bedroom, and she would say, "Oh, look at the new outfit I got." And we would be like two teenage girls, giggling and enjoying the new things that she had bought. I have a few pieces of her jewelry, and I should have gotten them out, but I didn't, that she gave me before she passed. She didn't know she was going to pass. It was all of a sudden, and it broke my heart. I almost never got over that, but I miss her every day. Wish I could tell her things, talk to her about things. And then the second person that was in my life that was more like a mother to me was my sister, my oldest sister. I loved her. She is 61 years old this year, and I'm 59 this year, and me and her have never had words. We have never, ever fought. We've never had an angry word toward each other. We couldn't afford to, because we kept each other safe. We loved each other growing up because each other's all we had. So this Mother's Day, just because they didn't give birth to you, don't think that you can't say Happy Mother's Day to that special person that you grew up with, a sister, a brother even, or a grandmother. I love my grandmothers, and I miss her very, very much. And I even miss my dad. When I was sick, Dad would set up with me. So, love someone today and tell them Happy Mother's Day. Be good to each other, because each other's maybe all you ever have in life. Thank you for coming by my house, coming and sitting on my porch with me today. Hope this brought some memories back for some people, that they kept it simple but elegant back in the day. Thank you, and hit the friend button. Bye.